This is the one. Original entry date is clean. It predates Carter's version by 14 months. We have everything we need. The hearing is tomorrow morning. Be there at 9. 14 months. He forged something 14 months out of sequence, and he almost made it stick.
I heard you're going to court tomorrow. Lily, you have to think about this carefully. Sterling family disputes, if they go sideways, it's going to reflect on you no matter how it ends. Carter's side has been in these rooms for 30 years. You haven't even been here a month. Be a partner. If you just took a settlement, walked away with something, that's not losing. That's being realistic. You'd still have the Sterling name. You could still build from...
Emma, thank you for coming. She came because she cared. I know that. I just can't afford to use her map.
I'll be there tomorrow.
He said he'd be there. He didn't say how. He never explains first. He just shows up exactly where it matters.
The clerk will mark the exhibits. Exhibit 1, the original notarized backup with timestamp logs. Exhibit 2, the handwritten archival date chain. Exhibit 3, the date discrepancy comparison against the defendant's version. Sterling Family Charter, Article 9. Any member holding inheritance standing who attempts to acquire family assets through falsified documentation, standing is received, effective immediately upon confirmation of the falsification. Before this takes effect, you have one opportunity to address Mrs. Sterling correctly.
Aunt Lily.
He came. He didn't explain why. He never does. He just comes. It's done. That part is done. You held the line well. Mom, I think I can finish this one.
Yes.
Seven years. He was already moving 7 years ago.
She made her choice. I made mine. The difference was never luck. It was just what you were willing to hold on to.
The shortlist for the International Joint Exhibition. Congratulations to all the shortlisted teams.
I heard that Y is among the names being considered for the design slot. The committee's evaluation criteria, specifically around anonymous applicants, is that fully settled in the current charter? If it isn't, maybe it should be. I'd think the committee would want clear standards before the evaluation round opens. I didn't know she'd moved to this line of attack yet. I was still finishing the draft.
I hope she finds somewhere that's worth the cost of staying. I really do.
If I submit variable identity, Y stops being a shield. If I don't submit, Y stays in limbo. That's exactly what someone designed this to do. "22 days. She planted it 3 weeks ago, right after the venue failed."
The proposal went from Grace's affiliated council to the committee in under a week.
That's not standard review speed, something moved it. Someone with access to the committee pushed it through. She picked this specific target because Y can't respond publicly. If Y provides identity, the anonymity breaks. If Y stays silent, the application dies. She closed both exits before filing. There's a question I keep coming back to. She designed this trap specifically for someone who can't go public. How did she know that Y is someone who can't? I'll track the committee's funding structure. If there's a sterling seat in there, it changes the options. Tell me when you find it. The submission is being blocked. They pushed an anonymity rule through the committee that didn't exist 3 weeks ago. Can you find out who holds the sterling funding seat on the exhibition board? He never says don't worry. He says tomorrow. Between those two, I know which one means something.
Additionally, the committee wishes to address a recent amendment regarding anonymous applications. Upon review, the temporary restriction passed earlier this month has been found inconsistent with the exhibition's founding charter. That amendment is hereby rescinded. All previously suspended applications are restored to active review status, effective immediately.
It's fine. This route was always temporary. We move on. He said tomorrow. It's still today.
Come in.
The door was always there. I just never knocked.
You don't have to keep saying that.
I know. I'm saying it anyway.
Your mother knew more about this house than you think.
Mother was in this house before I was. She knew him. She knew this place. I've been walking in a path that was already laid out, and I thought I was the one laying it. Alexander, how long have you known about her work here?
Long enough to understand why she structured the documents the way she did.
She was protecting something.
She was protecting you. From the beginning, that was what she was doing here.
Why did you let me walk into all of this without telling me?
Because if I told you, you would have used it differently. You needed to find the edges yourself, to know where you actually stand.
That's either a very careful reason or a very honest one. I can't decide yet which. If there's more I should know, I'd rather you told me now than later. He didn't say yes. He didn't say no either. That's still an answer.
She asked me to tell her now. Not yet.
Something shifted. I don't know exactly when. It doesn't matter when. We've been hitting everything she can see. She sees us coming and she's already moved. Next move has to be something she can't prepare for. Not from the front, from underneath. This is a pre-inheritance agreement Carter signed before he became the heir. There's a clause in here attached to the Sterling family's internal reputation protocols. If this document surfaces in the wrong context, it doesn't hurt Lily. It destabilizes the entire family's public stand.
That's not just going after her. That's going after the whole...
I know what it is. That's why it's the next move.
He wrote it in before I even knew the game started. He was already moving when I thought we were still at the table.
Hello?
It's moving faster than I planned.
This isn't about me. She went above me. She aimed at the whole foundation and used Carter's name to get in the door.
You've seen the reports. I think we need to sit down and talk, face to face. This is the kind of thing that needs to be addressed properly.
He already knows. Telling him would just be noise.
She's standing outside. She's been standing there for about 30 seconds.
Two of us, both standing still, waiting for the other to say something first. That's new.
If we can prove how Grace obtained the document is real. Proving her acquisition method without her cooperation is a wall. The cleaner argument is to show the document was stripped of context, but that requires someone who was in the room when it was signed, someone who can speak to what it actually meant.
Who was in the room? Nancy.
Your mother was.
She was in the room. She was always in the room.
She wrote everything down. Every room she was in, every word she thought was important, she wrote it down.
Because she knew one day someone would need proof.
Grace, that meeting. If her mother's notes come out, Carter was in the room too. He signed the same document. If the context gets reestablished in court, it doesn't just clear Sterling. It makes Carter look like he was the one who pushed the problematic clause.
Then Carter needs to be ready for that. That's his problem, not ours.